What up? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And look at you. You done stumbled upon little OTB Saints, where we bring you all the latest black and gold coverage.
Who are the Saints going to draft? Who's going to be their quarterback? What does the salary cap look like? All that information and more.
Hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe. Like a horrifying train wreck of a movie that is so bad that it's good. I mean, look, no, I'm not saying that. To be clear, I'm not saying it's so bad that it's good. What it is it's so bad that there is actually no point in investing any emotion in it. I mean, if that's what you want, Saints leadership, you done got it. Because nobody gives a damn. Everybody left that stadium. I'm stopping at my Mary Lee's off of Perkins this morning getting donuts for the kids. Shout out. And my guy's one of the biggest fans, Louisiana sports fans I've ever met. Hold down all the LSU games, all the Saints games. They stayed just for Drew at halftime. Then they took off. Evan Sachs, very funny Twitter follow. Again, one of the biggest Louisiana sports fans I know. He says, I never leave Saints games early. If I don't stay until 0-0-0, it's because I thought the road team's fans were being obnoxious, which was the case tonight. However, I left with 8 minutes left. That was unbelievably lifeless. So, yeah, Saints leadership. You want to be, you want to be cocky. You want to stay the course. You want to be Marie Antoinette up there in your gilded tower telling us, the common people, let them eat cake. All right. But don't be surprised when that anger turns to apathy and sales go down and you don't make as much money and you do long-term damage to the brand, because that's what's at play right now. God, that game was awful. What's up, though, guys? How we feeling this morning? What's up, Jake?
It was so bad, I almost forgot that was last night.
Yeah, because it was. I mean, it was
so
just
bad. You try to clear that from your memory bank. It was horrid. Offensively, defensively, special, like you name it. All three phases, you got outclassed by an okay team at best.
Yeah,
like a very average team that just got dominated at home by the Chargers, and they come into your building and dominate you. It's over, like, as far as this year. You said it last week, and you were right, but it's like, okay, well, maybe they – no, it's done.
It was done after last week. And then Adebo leaves the game with injury last night. You got 33% of the roster injured. It was done. The only thing that I hate, though, Jake, is that because the injuries have gotten so ludicrous in their volume, now that's the thing that Saints leadership is going to use as an excuse to ride this tidal wave of anger. Where, if we're being honest, the team wasn't ruined because they had 13 injuries, 15 injuries. They're ruined because they had 2. And that's a badly built team. Like, they were already cooked after Eric McCoy went down.
Yeah.
You can't be one player away from failing. A quarterback, okay, we'll accept quarterback. Outside of that, you cannot construct a roster that is one player away from failing. And that's basically what this was. And they taste them as well, right? But then things get overwhelming. And yes, it looks like a preseason lineup that you have out there yesterday. And what I hate is that now, though, that empowers everybody there to make excuses in the front office when really the team was already cooked way before the injuries started to cross into ludicrous range.
Yep.
They've gone plaid, to quote Spaceballs. The Saints injuries have indeed gone plaid. It's insane. Feel like freaking Rick Moranis holding on for dear life. Somebody just hit the stop button. And you know me, I'm a big enjoy the journey guy. We only get so many Saturdays and Sundays before we die. But this freaking sucks. That guy in the Life After Drew paper bags with the 2 thumbs down, he nailed it. He nailed it, because that is Saints fandom.
How I didn't watch halftime. How'd the chant go?
They didn't show it on TV.
Oh, man.
I know.
After all that?
I know. I talked to somebody in the stadium. They said it went well. It was on the screen. It wasn't hard to keep track of. So, but unfortunately, the nightmare scenario that we talked about yesterday came true, right? We said, what if it's like 17-0, and they have to do that? What was it, 16-3?
It was, yes.
Basically, that just gross. And I mean, it's funny. I mean, that's how much Drew meant, is that I think a lot of people went and stayed just for that, and they were just like, all right, we're out of here. To quote Kirk Cousins, you let Sean Payton walk up in your trap and steal your trap.
He did.
Unreal.
Yeah. I'm going to watch out with Kirk.
Unreal.
Kirk out there.
I don't even
This
have to care
way.
about Kirk anymore, though, because, like, nothing matters. Like,
Well,
like you
I'm
suck.
not saying like this show, like because, we once had a debate where it was 3-on-1 that people told me Derek Carr was better than Cousins.
He still is. Just bad hand. Got dealt a bad hand, dude.
It was not 3-on-1.
Kirk's got a better support staff.
No, this is
okay. I was about to say.
This is when they signed Derek Carr.
It was not 3-on-1.
Yeah. This was pre-Alondra and Taylor.
Kirk Cousins is still going to disappoint you. Let's not be crazy. Like, he'll play very well in the regular season. He'll lose every primetime game he plays in, and he'll lose in the playoffs. But he'll put up ball and stats. He'll put up awesome stats and probably make the playoffs, to be fair.
Yeah.
At least they'll win in the season.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, no, he's obviously better than Derek Carr.
Okay.
That's
okay.
not. That's not,
Thank you.
That's the first time
Not
you've
a-
ever said that out loud.
it's not
so.
a question.
Well, it was.
It was, but it's not now. You got to keep up, Launder. Stuff moves fast in
keep
this
up.
business. Stuff moves fast in this business. I know you're kind of new to it, but, look, you got a head on a swivel, right? You ain't blindsiding me, girl. I've been at this for over a decade, and I ain't never seen no crap like what we seen last night. 33-10. And really, the only score in like 90 yards at the end came when they put their backups in.
Yeah.
Really 33-3 and about like 200 total yards.
Yeah, and so don't allow that last second touchdown drive. Like, don't be like, well, okay, well, Jake Haener here. No. NFL backups.
Jake Haener, Tay-Tay? Huh?
If that's your take, I'm just going to tell you why. I'm not even saying anything negative about Jake Haener. In that situation, I have been in games like that. NFL backups, like when you do wholesale changes, like, hey, put the backups in, they've got literally 0 reps together during the week. Backups in the NFL, man, you might get 6 guys on defense that got 3 reps with the ones this week. So, like, when you see them drive down the field and Jake Haener's balling, like, don't allow that to cloud your judgment of what Jake Haener can be. I'm not saying he can't be a good football player, but don't base it off that drive.
No. I'm not
Janer.
I'm not saying by any means that he's like the savior of the season. Just like, how much worse could it possibly get?
Yeah, no.
I mean,
Taylor
are we
just
really
wanted to have
thinking?
a conversation
Are we
about
really
his quarterback
thinking,
the
though?
issue? And no, quarterback.
Are we really thinking Spencer Rattler, like, that was the reason why you lost? I'm
No.
not saying that he played great by any means, but, I mean, what?
No. I mean,
He got sacked 6 times.
I hate to. It's exactly what we expected, guys. I mean, since the Rattler news broke, what were we saying? Like, what are we talking about? This is a guy being put in an impossible situation. The team sucks. There's no weapons. Everybody's hurt. The defense is hot garbage. It's an awful team top to bottom with a coach that even before he had an awful team was getting awful results. So what happens when you have a coach that gets awful results that didn't have an awful team before but has an awful team now? You get doubly awful results. Not good. That's simple math. Not good.
Pretty simple.
I guess I got to hop on the pirate ship with Taylor now. Are we just Baker boys? Are we? Because I
You could be a
can't have.
Bush League Bolt.
I can't. No. Well, I'm not really going to cheer for the Bucks. I more mean like this is a lesser of two evils situation. I can't have Kirk Chains and the Falcons go off here, and so I might have to pinch my nose and dive back into 10-year-old T-Bob's heart and refine the love of Mike Allstott and Wark Dunn and Derek Brooks.
Oh, they
and
were awesome. John Lynch.
Simeon Rice, Warren Sapp. I loved Warren Sapp.
Did you say Boog already?
Boog, great call. The guy that won Super Bowl MVP, Dexter Charles or whatever, something like that. Dexter Jackson.
Yeah, Dexter Jackson.
Rondé Barber.
Yeah, this Bucks
John
are good.
Lynch. It's a good team.
I got
crazy good team,
all
actually.
of those guys that you just mentioned. We went and played Tampa my rookie year, and it was all of their last year, and it was awesome.
Yeah, because it was like seeing like celebrities,
Yes.
like all over the field.
Yes.
Either way, yeah, if lesser now that the Saints are right there with the Panthers, just eating the slop, just licking up Bourbon Street gutter juice outside of Visions. I'm gonna have to hope that the Bucks can stop the Falcons here.
All right, so the offense, we look at the offense for the Saints, it's hard to even recognize some of the names on there, right? You got to be like the biggest fan maybe in the world to recognize it. It's deep cuts all over the place. Okay, we get that. And you got to play complementary football, and one does have something to do with the other, but I feel like the defense is getting kind of a pass here. I mean, Demario Davis played 65 plays. Jordan Howden played 65. Tyron played 64. Lante Taylor played 52. Willie Gay, Marshawn Lattimore played 50. Carl Granderson played 47. Brian Brzee played 40. My point is, those are your guys.
Yeah.
Chase Young,
The defense is not.
Cam Jordan, Kool-Aid,
uber
Paulson.
injured.
I mean, you look at it, these are your guys. And it's awful. It's terrible. And it's a unit that was really good a year ago. And they're not just bad right now. They're historically bad. Like, that Broncos offense is not good.
No. I mean, they can't stop the run to save their life, dude. They get run all over. And remember last game we said my old man was talking about how he's been, playing football, covering it 50 years, and he's never seen a box score where 5 DBs were the top 5 leading tacklers. That's a team that is just getting dominated up front, in the front 7 in the box, and that looked like it last night.
You had 4 starters grade below 45%.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're cooked and old on defense, okay? That was the one thing Dennis Allen had going for him. He's a defensive
That's what I'm
coach.
saying.
The Saints had been a stalwart defensive team, top 5 each of the last 2 years, which is very good. That's how they were even sniffing the playoffs in the first place, or it was top 10, then top 5. And now you're like bottom 5. I mean, what do you do well? How in the world are Mickey Loomis in this front office going to continue to justify staying the course? Because you think of yourselves like the Pittsburgh Steelers when you look at yourselves in the mirror, and you're not rash or reactive because you're above it, aren't you? You're above everything. You're above the fans. Who gives a damn about them? F them. Let them eat cake. Get the hell out of here, dude. Something has to be done.
Do you
Absolutely
think,
absurd. And if you want to wait till after season, sure, whatever. But something has to be done.
Yeah, I mean, you're dead last in yards given up this year in the NFL, and that's your head coach's side of the football. Gosh, he was just comparing him and Tom Landry not that long ago.
It's almost worth playing. Just cocky gum smacking and just, I know more than you, which is true, but you don't have to know. Guess what? That's the funny part about this business. It's results based. So I don't care if you've never touched a football in your life. You can understand conceptually 2-5 is awful. 32nd out of 32 is awful. Like, these are not hard concepts to grasp. Argue against that. Just smacking gum ass. But that's what you get. The night you honor your God, when he ascends to heaven, the party's poorly thrown. There's rioting in the streets. There's trash everywhere. It smells like crap. Just pathetic. Really bad. Really bad. But I don't know. Enjoy the journey or something. I don't know. You still watch on Sundays.
I'll watch.
I mean, what are you
later
looking for,
on
even if
Coach's
you
tape.
watch? Are you looking for, like, because there's no young pieces to really get excited or latch on to. You feel years and years away from being relevant in any way. You should probably just go give AK, Cam, anybody else, like, a chance to maybe go do something somewhere else if they've got anything left. I don't think Cam and Demario do. I do think AK does. He deserves better.
I mean, what did he have last night? Was it?
I don't care. I don't blame AK's numbers because I mean.
No, I'm not even talking about for his performance. I'm just talking about getting him integrated in the game plan.
Oh, I
I'm
mean.
not going to be like, oh, my gosh. No, I mean, look.
He had awesome numbers when they actually had, like, a couple other weapons that teams had to worry about.
He had 7 carries, 10 yards, 1.4 yards per carry. Had 6 catches for 14 yards, 2.3 yards per catch.
Yeah. I mean, but again, it's the game plan in the Saints offense right now might be the easiest game plan that an NFL D coordinator would ever come across. Wow. Just amazing black and gold takes right there, Jake.
I don't think I've ever heard any takes that are better than the 2 guys that just gave you that take.
And you can keep getting them by going ahead and liking, subscribing, ringing the bell to get notifications when we post. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next OTB Saints.